everything is
Okay.
fine. There are good chances you will get good marks in the interview.
Okay.
If
Thank
you
you.
are like if you have done good in mains, there is a possibility that then you have already done in then you are in list because you will get good marks in interview. There is possible.
Okay.
So nowadays, what are you doing?
Sir, I'm working as a junior engineer in
Huh.
PHE in water supply department.
Okay, you are working as junior engineer.
Yes, sir.
What else are you doing in life?
Sir, I'm a mother now. Very
Okay,
recently, I've become a mother, so I'm very busy with that.
okay, great, great. So, how do you manage work and then motherhood?
Sir, yes, it is very difficult, but if you have a very supporting family structure, then
Hmm.
your task becomes really easy.
Okay, great. So, you like, for example, for women, there is something called Maternity Benefit Act, right?
Yes, sir.
So, you get around 6 months of leaves, paid leaves for that.
Yes,
So, do you think
yes, sir.
it should be extended? Yeah, it should be reduced,
Sir, I think it should be extended
extended.
at
Okay.
least for a year. Yes, sir. Or at least for 1 year, we should get maternity leave
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
6 months is not enough.
Okay, 6 months is not enough.
Because it's, yes, not enough because it is the transition period
Uh-huh.
from in that 6 months we have to start the solid food, and then
Hmm.
I have to go to work also. So that becomes really very Herculean task for other
Hmm.
people to manage when
Okay,
I'm not home.
okay. No,
Yes.
because let's say we make it 1 year, then it is 1 year for private sector also, right? It happens. 6 months is for private sector
Yes,
also, government sector also. So
sir, I
currently,
think. Yes. Mhm.
right? So you are saying it should be 1 year for all of them. But
Yes,
wouldn't
sir.
that like discourage private sector from recruiting women then?
Sir, it should not happen, but sometimes it is seen that private sectors are not hiring women who are just married or who are about to be married. So
Hmm.
that should not happen.
Okay, fine. So you said that you are working currently in which department?
Sir, public
Right.
health engineering and
Public
water
health
supply.
engineering and water
Yes,
supply, right? I
yes,
think
sir.
these are two different departments, right? Yeah, it is single department.
Same department, sir.
And there is different department like hydropower department.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is your role there? Since how long are you working and what is your role there?
Sir, I was inducted in the year 2021,
Mhm.
and now it's been 5 years.
Okay, it's 5 years. And
Yes,
what role
sir.
you specifically perform there as a junior engineer?
Yes, sir. Sir, my role is to scrutinize all the work
Hmm.
that comes from the division.
Hmm.
So I scrutinize all the work and then I send it for further approval.
Hmm.
So
So
that is
what specific project have you worked on? Can you tell me some
what.
project?
Yes, sir. Sir, recently JJM scheme I have worked with.
Hmm.
Worked on JJM scheme.
Hmm. Can you elaborate that Jal Jeevan Mission, right?
Yes, sir. Jal Jeevan Mission.
So now what exactly you work there? What you did there?
Sir, the schemes related to JJM,
Hmm.
where the work order is given to the contractors. So
Hmm.
all before giving out the
Hmm.
work order, it
Hmm.
was my duty to check all the paperwork
Hmm.
and then give it to the higher authority
Hmm.
for their approval.
Oh.
So and then we used to go for uh, inspection also.
You used to go for inspection. So basically,
Yes,
they
sir.
lay this pipeline and then they bring that water to every village, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
So main
everyone
aim
should
of
get
Jal
that tap
Jeevan,
water.
yes,
Is
sir,
that
functional household tap water connection.
okay? So like I have observed in some places, not in of course Arunachal, but in some other places that on paper such projects are completed, but in practice when you go there, you won't find such projects being completed. So
Yes, sir.
have you inquired something like that? And why does it happen if it is happening somewhere?
Okay. Sir, in case of Arunachal, we have got 100% JJM certification.
Hmm.
That is also in the year 2024,
Hmm.
1 year before the actual
Hmm.
completion year. The
Hmm.
actual completion year was 2025,
Hmm.
but due to many constraints, Arunachal has got its certification, but many states like West Bengal, Assam, they could not complete the project. So because of that, the scheme has been further extended to the year 2028. So
No, my question is
the
different.
main reason being
Ah,
why they couldn't complete the project on time.
no.
Sir, the reasons
My
because
question is different. Okay, my question is different. See, on paper they will show that they have completed a project. Okay. For example, there is a village. Okay. Village has some name X, let's say there is a name. So they will this the reporting will happen कि they have kind of completed a project. Okay. But actually when some officers, superiors had gone there, they saw that there was nothing like no functional tap water, no proper pipeline living bed. But on paper, it was reported that such projects have already been completed. Have you encountered something like that?
Sir, no, sir, I have not encountered such incident because
Hmm.
we have a process called geotagging.
Okay.
So it ensures transparency. Yes, sir. So before starting any project, we take the photograph, coordinates of that place, and then we upload it online.
Okay.
So, and also while the construction is going on, regular periodic upload of photograph is there. So that people staying in Itanagar or Delhi can monitor without coming to the actual site.
Okay.
So this is therefore I have not encountered any such thing.
Is there any app for that? Government application?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I cannot recall the name right now, but there is an app.
Okay. Fine. So now because you are a civil engineer and
Yes, sir.
in your college days also you must have completed some projects in last year of your college. Okay.
Yes,
Uh, what
yes,
was
sir.
your project? Was it a group project or individual project?
Hmm.
And third thing, what was your role in that?
Okay, sir. Very recent my education accomplishment is MTech in Environmental Science
Okay.
and Engineering from NERIST, and I have worked alone in that project. So my project was composting of vegetable waste using naturally available actuators. So uh, since I was staying in the hostel, so I used all the vegetable waste which used to generate from the hostel kitchen. So I converted into compost, and that was used for the kitchen gardening.
Okay, great. So how we can scale this project further?
Sir, according to Municipal Solid Waste Rule 6 2016, the government has encouraged people to make their own compost, and also it has given the fertilizer industries to purchase locally made compost and then sell it in the market so that people can also uh, contribute to the sustainable living approach and also make some money out of it.
Okay, great. So there is this, as you are told, environmental engineering. Have you heard something like environment impact assessment?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me something about that?
Yes, sir. Sir, it has been rolled out by the Ministry of Environment and Forest for whenever we go for a project. First, we have to go for environment impact assessment. We have to check how that project is going to impact the environment. So it includes for example, if a project is going to be if it is coming up in a place, then the local people of that area must also be mm, asked whether they must be included in the decision making process basically.
Right.
So,
Okay. So, but we always find this nowadays. You'll find that in Arunachal also in hilly areas, these big tunnels are being created. In Arunachal also there is a project now, Trans Arunachal Highway project is going
Yes.
on. Yeah, they
Yes.
at least they're planning it.
Mhm.
There is Sela tunnel. There are multiple tunnels that are being constructed at different places.
Yes, sir.
Do you think it is right to disturb environment like that? You create such big tunnels to these kind of we can say big mountains. Is it right to do that?
Sir, tunnels usually come up in a very harsh climatic region where
Hmm.
it is uh, very inaccessible for the it becomes when it becomes inaccessible for the people
Hmm.
to reach a particular destination,
Hmm.
especially in case of Arunachal, since we are a bordering
Hmm.
state,
Hmm.
we need to mobilize our troops
Hmm.
during emergencies. So for that case, I think construction of tunnel is a good way forward,
Hmm.
and also for boosting tourism in our state.
Hmm.
I think I'm uh, on the side of construction of tunnel.
Okay, then but when such kind of constructions will happen, as an science engineer, what precautions can you take so that the minimum harm to environment will happen?
Sir, um, mm, sir, first of all, earthquake seismic study should be conducted
Hmm.
because our Arunachal it falls in the seismic zone 6, which is the highest risk zone. So
Hmm.
it should be considered before construction of any project
Hmm.
uh, for construction of a tunnel.
Hmm.
And also slope stability should be checked
Hmm.
before construction,
Hmm.
and landslide landslide issue can also be taken care of
Hmm.
before construction, and so that much only I can.
Okay, okay. No, it's fine, it's fine. So now, as a junior engineer, you have almost worked for 5 years. Okay. So,
Yes, sir.
what is the reason that you want to become an assistant engineer?
Sir, I think working for 5 years has given me some knowledge about the field work, and
Hmm.
also I know how to I have gained some knowledge of how to deal with the public. So
Hmm.
I think if I become an assistant engineer, it will be really helpful, whatever knowledge I have gained so far. And
Hmm.
also, assistant engineer is the um, very best entry level
Hmm.
for me to uh, grow up
Hmm.
professionally. So
Okay.
that is why I want to become an assistant
So,
engineer.
what is your first preference, department preference?
Sir, I have given PWD.
PWD. Why everyone
Yes, sir.
prefers PWD nowadays? Is there is a gold mine something in PWD? What is there?
So, gold mine in the sense that it covers a very large area.
Hmm.
It includes highway construction, bridge construction, and also it covers building constructions.
Hmm. Hmm.
So therefore, I am really interested in this department
Acha. Okay.
because I can work in versatile areas.
Hmm. So basically, the horizon of work will completely different there. Means multiple type of works
Yes,
will be there
yes,
as compared to other departments. Right.
yes, sir.
Yes, that's good.
Yes, sir.
And have you ever used these CAD softwares as a civil engineer? Design softwares?
Sir, no, sir, I have not used so far.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Uh, then see, uh, as a let's say junior engineer, okay, have you
Yes.
ever disagreed with your superiors?
No, sir, not yet.
Not it. Okay.
No, sir.
Okay. And what if tomorrow you become assistant engineer and your junior disagrees with you? How are you going to handle that?
Sir, if my junior disregards me, then I will talk to him or she politely, him
Hmm.
or her politely, and then I'll try to know what is the reason behind it.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And if it is solved, then good. And if
Hmm.
it is not solved, then I will go to the higher authority.
Okay. Disagreement in the sense, let's say that person is right in that case. You feel that let's say you have some technical disagreement. Okay.
Okay.
Some road construction is going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe you have to lay down certain cables, something. Okay.
Mm.
Then you have to dig out certain ground there. Let's say you
Mm.
are saying 2.5 meters should be there. He's saying only 1.5 meters should be there. Such kind of
Mm.
technical disagreements are there, and
Mm.
the junior is actually right. Later you understand. In such
Okay.
case, will you agree to what he's saying? He's saying.
Sir, if if he or she is correct, then I will definitely comply with her, because safety is comes first in
Hmm.
our department. We should not uh, we should keep our ego aside, and we should always aim to give public safety first.
Right, right. And now, of course, in PW department, in almost every area, you will be like working with cement concrete, right? Even nowadays,
Yes, sir.
roads are also created of cement concrete. Buildings are created of
Yes, sir.
almost every area in PWD. You will be working with some or other kind of
Mhm.
project where there will be some sort of cement concrete will use. What are
Yes,
different,
sir.
we can say, grades of concrete? Can you tell me?
Sir, grades of concrete starts from M5,
Hmm.
and it can go up to M80, M100 also.
Hmm.
But there is a term called nominal mix.
Hmm.
So these are the in the nominal mix. It starts from M5 to M20. So the mix proportion is already mentioned in the IS code 456/2000.
Hmm.
And after that, from M25 to higher grades, it is known as mixed design. So
Hmm.
according to trial and error method, we have to design our own mix.
Hmm. 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 Okay. Now, then, but like, what is this importance of water cement mixing ratio? How does it affect the strength of material?
So, sir, it affects the workability, the water cement ratio. If water is more, then
Hmm.
the workability increases, but the strength of the material decreases, and vice
Okay.
versa.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine.
Therefore, water. Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Fine. So, if I want to, let's say, create a 50-story building, okay. Of course, you will not create that
Yes,
in
sir.
Arunachal because hill area and other things. It is not
Yes.
required also. But if I want to create that building,
Mhm.
what kind of concrete will I use?
So high strength concrete, or yes, sir, high strength concrete.
Which grade will be that?
Or, sir, it will depend upon the
Hmm.
trial and error method that we
Okay.
will adopt.
Okay. But then how do you check the strength of the concrete?
Sir, we can perform field tests such
Hmm.
as cube test
Uh-huh.
for that.
Can you explain the cube test?
Sir, in cube test, when the concrete aggregate size is more than 20 mm,
Hmm.
then we make three cubes of size 150 by 150 by 150 mm,
Hmm.
and compression. It is given a compressive load,
Hmm.
and then the load at which the cube fails, it is
Hmm.
taken, average of the three values is taken as the compressive
Okay.
strength of that.
So before giving load, do you put that in water for 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, something? Very
Yes, sir.
standard.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Very
sir.
standard for that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, great. So, see, we also encounter these different project delays in government projects. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you think will be our reasons for such delays? And have you encountered any such delay in your project as a junior engineer?
Sir, yes, I have encountered such delays,
Hmm.
especially in case of JJM while I was working in JJM scheme. So
Hmm.
at that time, land acquisition was a
Hmm.
very big issue.
Hmm.
Some people were not ready to give their land for construction of the tank,
Hmm. Hmm.
but through mediation we solved that problem. So that is one of the issue, land compensation issue.
Okay. Hmm.
And the other would be, sir, mm, like that we see in case of NH415 package B, the flyover that is being constructed in Naharlagan now.
Hmm.
So there is a delay in this project also,
Hmm.
and I see that because of very short construction duration, because we have a very high rainfall. We have a high rainfall area, so because of that, the dry period is very limited. So because of that, delay can happen. And also, if proper drainage is not constructed, especially in case of highway construction, then it can delay. It can not just delay, but also hamper the highway or pavement that is constructed. And also sometimes, sir, what happens is that there is improper site visits are not adequate. So because of lack of site visits, so delay can happen. And also one of the major reason is sometimes the office from where the technical expertise are working, it is based outside the Arunachal.
Okay.
So head of the department or the technical person, he or she comes from outside the Arunachal, and then they come for monitoring for just 1 or 2 days. So that is also one of the major reasons why delay of very massive projects like this happens.
Oh, fine. Now I have one last question for you.
Okay,
See,
sir.
we see in India, in Arunachal also, in especially the STEM field. STEM field means science, technology, engineering, mathematics field. The representation of women is very less.
Yes, sir.
And it's good that you are one of them who are actually representing there. So
Yes,
what do you think is the reason for that?
sir, yes, as you have mentioned, female literacy rate is very low in our Arunachal. It is around 57 as compared to the male literacy ratio, which is around 72%. So it is because nowadays it is not prevalent, but earlier it used to happen that people who were belonging to the very poor background, they thought that sending their boys, male child to school or colleges was more important, more of a priority for them. And also in rural areas, lack of toilets and toilets for girls. This was a major issue why girls used to drop out of the school. So these were the factors which, because of which women in the education, they couldn't reach the higher level. But so government of Arunachal has come up with many schemes like such as Dulari Kanya scheme, where they provide around 50,000 assistance to the girl child for their education and also for well-being. And there is promotion of self-help groups in Arunachal. So the self-help groups are the group of women who encourage other women to come in the business, or they tell them about the small schemes which are enrolled by the government of India, and also how to access loan for entrepreneurship. So all these, although there is very much lacking is there, but government is working on that front. So I think after some few years, there will be a good balance.
Okay, great. And how you there is this sometimes people feel that as compared to men officers, women officers are not taken seriously by their we can say juniors. What do you think about this?
Yes, sir.
Does it happen?
So far, sir, I have not encountered such a situation. But
what if this
sir,
this
since I have not
situation comes
encountered,
with, what if you as a assistant engineer, of course you are going to be at higher position. Okay. What if you encounter
yes,
something like
yes,
that?
sir. Sir, I'll try to handle calmly, and then I'll try to talk to my junior about it, and I will try to come to a solution, because no problem arises because of there must be a reason there for such such response, or such things come up. So I think by proper communication, I can come to a better solution.
Okay, fine. So that's what I wanted to ask. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
I'll give you feedback now. Later, if you also have some question, I'll address that. Okay. So there are some
Okay, sir.
positive things that I've understood about you, that you keep very calm. As a calm person, you try to answer the questions. So that maturity is seen. That's good thing. Okay,
Mm.
that's an advantage.
Okay, sir.
Second, because you are also handling your field work and job as a wife and mother. Okay, that is also one added advantage for
Mhm.
you. Okay, fine. That's also a good thing.
Mhm.
There is I had asked you some questions regarding field work, technical aspects. I think you had given quite good answers for that.
Mm.
Okay, in detail.
Okay, sir.
Regarding field work also, for example, I told asked you why did that delay happens in a project. Okay, so delay,
Mhm.
why does delay
Mm.
happen? I think that explanation was quite good. Okay, fine.
Okay, sir.
But they see there are few things that you can actually improve. Since when are
Mhm.
you in, have you gone back to your work now?
No, sir.
Not yet,
Oh,
right?
oh,
So
oh. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have gone back to my work.
since when?
Sir, December.
Since December you have gone. Okay, fine. So you seem bit out of touch. Okay, fine. While you are speaking.
Okay.
Ah, fine. So I think you can be far better than this. Okay. And considering bit out of touch,
Okay, sir.
bit maybe overloaded because of the homework, these all things.
Mhm.
That I can easily understand because I have taken so many interviews. The potential is far greater than this. Okay. So when is your interview?
Okay, sir.
When is your interview?
Sir, on 22nd.
22nd.
Sir, 22nd.
22nd, right? So try to like
Yes, sir.
create ready-made answers for some questions. Okay. For example,
Mhm.
why do you want to become assistant engineer? Yeah, what was your experience as a junior engineer? Okay. What did you
Mhm.
learn there? How will you apply those in your as an assistant
Mhm.
engineer? These are some basic questions. Okay.
Mhm.
So just have ready-made
Mhm.
answers for that
Okay. Okay.
so that you will be able to kind of
Mhm. Okay, sir.
articulate that answer better way. Okay. Fine.
Mhm.
That is also
Okay,
very
sir.
important thing.
Mhm.
Second thing, be confident.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Try to practice it before
Mhm.
mirror or something. Some basic questions. See, these few icebreaker questions, when you will answer them in better way, na, your confidence will increase in
Mhm.
interview.
Mhm.
Initial questions. Okay, fine.
Mhm.
So if
Okay,
you
sir.
hi, and initially they will not directly jump to the like what is concrete material and what is strength and all these things. They won't jump to that. Okay. So initially, whatever
Mhm.
icebreakers questions are there, if you are able to address those
Mhm.
properly, you will have more confidence. Okay. That
Okay,
is
sir.
very important.
Mhm.
And if you don't know anything, let's say you don't know something, in that
Mhm.
case, you just tell them, I don't know this, sir. But of course,
Mhm.
I'll study this later. Yeah, I'll try to read about it later. That
Mhm.
is also something you can tell. And
Mhm.
also in between,
Okay.
see, when I had asked you a couple of questions, you will not able to immediately give answer. Okay. So in
Mhm.
that case, you take your time. You tell them, sir, give me 10 seconds, give me 20 seconds.
Mhm.
I have to
Mhm.
think about, I need to think about this. And then you answer it. Okay. Don't come under pressure ki I have to answer immediately. So then I'm getting late. Nothing like that. If situational question is asked tomorrow, like I had
Mhm.
asked you some things, ki, for example, as a woman, if they are not taking seriously, what will you do? Take your time.
Mhm.
Just let me take 10 seconds and then I'll answer this particular thing. Okay. So
Mhm.
you can,
Okay.
the point here is take pause if needed. Okay. Fine. Be more
Mhm.
confident. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
Practice some frequently these asked questions. Okay. Fine.
Mhm.
Technically, I think you are quite well. You already have a field experience, so you don't have to much prepare about that. You just give answers over there. That's also good.
Okay.
Uh,
Mhm.
Apart from that, I think there and your communication is also fine. There is one more thing. Uh, just try to listen to question properly. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes if I ask you some question, you are giving me some other answer. Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that should not happen there. Okay. Just
Okay.
try to listen to what they are saying. After that, take couple of seconds,
Mhm.
process it, and then answer it. Okay. But otherwise, I
Okay, sir.
think everything is
Okay.
fine. There are good chances you will get good marks in interview. Okay.
Okay.
If
Thank
you
you.
are like if you have done good in mains, there is a possibility that
Mhm.
then you have already done in then you are in list because you will get good marks in interview. There is possible.
Okay.
Okay. You
Okay.
have any question from your side?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Fine then. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.